education system has gotten so focused on specific subject matter that kids are supposed to master. If people only go to school because they have instrumental goals like getting certain grades or getting into certain colleges or getting certain jobs, that shallowness of motivation isn't enough to sustain a meaningful life.
Parents and society are very well-meaning in trying to emphasize goals such as financial security. What we recognize, though, through our research is that that goal alone does not have enough sustaining conviction of its own. Students are uninspired when that's the only goal. There's got to be more to it than just that.
We have an education system that pivots around standardization, standardizing teaching, standardizing learning for a world that doesn't require or permit standardized thinking.
The current education system, it's very disjointed. You've got classes not talking to the neighboring class, the teachers aren't talking to each other, one school doesn't talk to the next school.
Folks are stepping back to relook at what they're doing, to maintain the rigor of this academic learning, but also really investing now in socio-emotional learning and the much broader definition of student success, which is an exciting time.
Formative education is about developing whole human beings, allowing young people to be emotional, social, moral, and spiritual while they're in school and learning subject matter.
That young person comes with a whole set of core values, character strengths, and skills and dreams. A good mentor will help draw out that young person's potential.
The general theme amongst all of these programs is that they're all essentially predicated on the idea of not telling the young person what to do or what to believe, but rather providing the experience, creating the spaces, if you like, and then almost stepping back and allowing things to unfold.
Children are not well served when we just train them to do decontextualized sorts of content knowledge.
If you think about what they're trying to do is really getting to the core of humanity, what makes us tick as people, what makes us connect with each other. And it's frankly really great to see that kind of energy come up from a groundswell.
The primary objective of the Global Change Leaders is working towards systemic transformation in education. These are people who are entirely aligned to empowering the whole person for the whole world.
World Tabby's approach is to support a school culture that allows for the evolution and the change necessary to respond to changing needs of students. We're big believers in allowing students that opportunity to choose what they're invested in and work deeply in a collaborative process to come up with a solution that's meaningful to them.
And young people need scaffolding in order to cultivate that sense of purpose. And so we have been developing curriculum and an app that enables young people to consider questions that help lead them to their purpose. Questions like, what are your core values? Or what do you love? And ultimately, what kind of impact they want to make on the world.
There's a general sense among educators, among parents, among policymakers that we can no longer just focus on subject matter knowledge as the only thing we do in schools.
So as we think about how do you create environments where students come into the classroom and have opportunities to bring their whole selves, that their identity becomes part of their journey, and then we give them an opportunity and trust students to work towards thinking critically about solutions.
I'm incredibly proud of the Lynch School of Education in BC for being a place that recognizes the importance of the search for purpose.
In education, our goal is to help kids unlock their talents, get on the journey to their own success, pay that forward to help other people do the same thing. I think we get to that point, then society's in pretty good shape.